Hi everyone,
y'all.
I'm Gary.
I'm Ronny.
We are GaRon Stitchery.
The house of GaRon Stitchery.
All right, welcome back for another week. Has it been a week already? It feels like it was just yesterday we filmed.
Yes.
So wow, it's been crazy, another crazy week. So we wanted to say thank you for our travelers we had this week. We got to hang out with some new people and stitch around. And Ronnie wants me to rewind and say, if you're new, he's going like this. If you're new, we are a Flosstube channel about cross stitch. We show what we stitch, and we also own an online cross stitch shop called GaRon-Stitchery.com that you can purchase things from our website and have shipped to you, or you can stop by as he's drinking.
Sorry.
Or you could stop by at our local LNS located in Ozark, Alabama.
Yes. And I will say
the right LNS. All right. And we are both cross stitchers. I'm a seasoned salty cross stitcher, and Ronnie's a new cranky cross stitcher. So it's kind of it's like a baby. Froggy frog frog. Froggy frog frog. But we all frog. Some more than others.
Expert frogger.
Oh, you need a shirt that says that.
I'm expert frogger.
Oh,
yeah, cool.
Okay. All right. So as we were saying earlier before I forgot the intro, we had some travelers this week, and we were able to stitch with one on our Murder Monday, and then another one came in and visited later on in the week, and we had some really fun time. She reminded me back when the second traveler reminded me back when I used to work for a corporation, and I would travel for business, and I would scout out local cross-stitch stores and do a side trip before I would go back home. And so she was on the same kind of thing. Like, oh, wow, I kind of miss those days, visiting all the different shops.
Thank you so much for coming by to our store.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she said, Ozark. I think there's something in Ozark. Gary and Ronnie's in Ozark. So we're sinking in. We're getting there. The mind meld.
Yes.
All right. And so now we had a lovely card from Shannon, one of our, I'll call her local because she's in Alabama. Alabama is local to us.
Yes.
And it was a very sweet card that she sent to us. And
she's just a couple hours away.
Yeah, a few hours away. Hour and a half. I think somewhere like that. Somewhere around that. Anyway, so let's get into our stitching.
Yes,
you want to show us
a whip and go back to my butterfly bliss from the blackberry rabbit, what is fox and rabbit now, and stitch this one in 18 count. I'm reading before I forgot. 18 count fox and rabbit is a special fabric dyed for me, and it's called Ronny's Ray of Sunshine. And this is the beautiful chart. If you guys remember, I have only this part the other last time. I don't know why. I'm thinking the butterfly. I'm the first one. I'm forget.
The ribbon you had a problem with. The ribbon
okay. But anyway, this is my progress.
Oh my gosh.
And do all this.
Yeah, because you had one page done.
This week.
Yeah, because you had like one page
I had this butterfly in half.
Okay, there it is, like that.
And do I remember. And do all this.
Yeah.
All this this week. And I hope I can finish this one. Because I don't know why I was, maybe because I'm forget too much the ribbon. Maybe it's because I was afraid and I keep it in the timeout. But I'm going to finish this week. The rest.
Yeah, because
there's not much to do.
Yeah, you got 2 pages left, but they're like quarter pages, or not even. Maybe like a fourth a page or something like that. Because it's just the last butterfly and some of the ribbon. Because most of it is all done.
That's a little motifs. A little bit same old. This had to go over here.
Yeah, the colors really pop on that yellow.
Yep, that is my progress, and I'm very happy. You see, guys. Undo this star here because the pattern is so similar everywhere.
It's identical.
Yeah, it's identical. And that way I don't lose myself, because I really lose myself one time. And that way I don't lose myself. What is the top and what is the bottom? That way my stitches go
the same direction.
Same direction. And if you have some kind of charts that way, I recommend you do a some mark.
Yeah.
And that is not that start is not nothing.
Yeah.
It's easy peasy to
because you're gonna have to remove it so it's not in part of the framing.
yeah.
When you frame it, yeah.
It's easy to remove it. It's like two long threads in the back. All right, that is my whip.
Okay.
Proud whip.
So since our last video, I stitched on Are You Afraid of the Dark by Cricklewood. This was an exclusive for Stitching in the Wild last year, and it was released at Nashville Market. So the pattern is the big pattern here, and then the 3 little pillows right there. So, and I'm stitching mine on 32 count Box Turtle by Dames of the Needle. And so I got my bird is all done, my skull is done. I got some of the more words there done. I still gotta come up. Oh, I gotta finish you. And then I changed the green and the orange from the pumpkin. So I really like my green, it's got more brown in there. And then I'm doing my orange, my pumpkin is more orange instead of all the colors that was in the chart. So I'm enjoying this one. Of course, I did get down to my kryptonite pattern. Kryptonite part of the pattern, pumpkins and snowflakes seem to be my kryptonite, but I do like this piece and I will definitely get back into it later on this month. But saying that, June is our designer, focus designer for June is Satsuma Street. And on the 1st of June, I started Satsuma Street Monster House. Isn't this a cool one? God. And this is not, I mean, if I look at all my Halloween stuff, I do a lot of Halloween stuff, but not with these very bright colors. This is such a fun piece. Wow. And I have been enjoying it. It's all DMC. And I'm doing mine on 32 count Busy Izzy by Fabrics by Stephanie. And this is what I got done in the last 5 days.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And there's just a little bit of back stitching around the characters. I wanted to do the bat in the middle, the vampire, to see how he looks. I did some of the mummy. I still got to do the lines that show the wrappings.
You know, I would call that Dracula.
Oh, well, he's hanging like a bat. I know he's a Dracula.
He's not a bat. He's Dracula.
Okay. And you know what? I was last night.
But you had the mummy.
I know. I was looking at the pattern last night, and I'm like, wait a minute. There's no Frankenstein on here. But I guess it's fine. I got enough Frankensteins.
Huh. The wolf.
The witch. Yeah. So, so as I've been stitching this, I've been watching certain movies. So it's kind of funny. I was watching, here in the shop, I was watching one of those History's Mysteries. And they were talking about the, when they opened up King Tut's tomb and all the deaths that happened from the explorers that did it. And they found out it was a bacteria that killed most of them, or just their own silliness. But I was stitching on the mummy at the time. And afterwards, I'm like, oh, wow, I was doing the mummy, listening to a mummy. And then when I was watching, when I was stitching the next day, when I was stitching on the vampire, or Dracula, or the bat, or whatever, I was actually watching Nightmare on Elm Street, which is kind of a bloody, you know, in theory. And then last night I was zooming and I was stitching on the circle for the witch. So I thought it was very appropriate. Inside joke there. You should be drinking when I'm talking. So we'll see what maybe I'll get the then maybe I'll hang out with Ronny when I do the monster in the attic. Here's the monster in the attic. So I'll hang out with Ronny when I do that one. All right, so that's all our stitching. So no finishes. I did take Let Freedom Ring, Cabin in the Woods, and Ronny's Shannon Christine Christmas Manor to the framer this week. So hopefully next week video we will show those all framed up. I think I picked a pretty fun frame, so we'll see how that works out. And so now let's get to
what happened with the fabric.
Oh, it's sitting on that table right over there.
All right.
One moment, please. Okay, we're back. So we'll show what's new and back into the shop. We have quite a bit of things that came in this week, and we have some fabric, some really fun fabric. And just a heads up, we do have more fabric coming in later today from Fabrics by Stephanie. So those will be possibly posted over the weekend. So go back and look for other new fabrics that we'll show on the video next Friday.
And we have left.
What we have left. Yeah. So I want to try to give everybody a heads up. So the first new ones I want to show, I'm going to pop in pictures because the designer doesn't have any pictures on these. And the pictures that I will be showing are computer generated pictures, but I do have one that I finished, and they finish up super cute. I stitched it and it was finished by a finisher. So these are from, you guys gotta love it. If you know me, the designer is Pickle Barrel Design. So now we have pickles in GaRon. I always say hold the pickles, but now we have pickles in GaRon. So I thought that was funny. But she made these cute little patterns. They're like, you stitch them on little bitty pieces. And this is great for like the leftover fabrics you have from projects, because it doesn't take much to do this on. This is done on a 32 count, I believe. Back in the day, I don't remember.
This was done by Gary, stitched by Gary long time ago.
A long time ago, but the pattern wasn't available.
And now Gary contacted her, and she was very kind too.
She was at Nashville, and I talked to her and said, "Do you have these anymore?" She's like, "Oh yeah." Okay, so she sent me a couple. So this is called Frankenstein, and this is what they look like. So I'll have Ronny hold that up, and then I'm gonna pop the next picture in. So I have 3 others other than the Frankenstein. And if you want to find them, just go to on our website, look under cross stitch patterns, and then look under Pickle Barrel Designs, and it'll pop up. So here is then the next one. First one I'm showing is Christmas Elf Switch It.
Switch it, yeah.
Christmas Elf Switch It. He's a cutie. He's 3 panels. And then we have Santa Squared, and he is 4 panels, so it'd be 4 little squares that you would stitch. And then, and then the last one we have in is called Snow Lady, and she is 5 panels. But her hat is separate from her head, and her boots are separated from her body. So you could, in theory, push the hat.
Say her chest.
No, her butt.
Her belly.
I don't know, whatever it's stuck. You guys know anatomy, Snowman anatomy. So you could take the hat and actually connect it to the head, and then the boots actually connect it to her lower body, and then she'll be a 3-piece like Frankenstein.
Oh, okay.
So
you can play with the chart.
Yeah, because I looked at it, it lines up pretty easy. You could easily stick it together. All right, so those are fun. I hope you enjoyed those photos. They are very nice, quick stitch, great little gift. And I guess it could kind of be like a smalls exchange piece too, because it's technically it's not bigger than 6 by 6 when you add all the little squares together. Yeah. But it's a fun little piece. Yeah. All right. So we do have a lot of good things to show. First one is we just got in last night another Mill Hill kit for one of the ladies that we've been collecting these for her. This is called Paisley Tree, and it comes with all the stuff. Comes with the black perforated paper, the thread, the beads, the needles, and the charms and stuff, whatever. So, and the instructions on how to finish it. So that is Paisley Tree. And now, these are some fun ones. I love this next couple of patterns. This is called, it's from Annie B's Spring Green Pears. Look at that. Is that not the coolest? I want to get some of these pears done.
I like the way they display in the ice cream cup.
Yeah, and the little trays and stuff. Yeah. Those are cool. You just go to the thrift store, flea market somewhere and pick up those, antique store, little unique dishes and display them. And what's fun about these is it's just the front part that you stitch. The other 2 sides is coordinating fabric. Could use lady dot fabric or just plain cotton fabric, whatever you want to make it, and then you get some wool and stuff and do the top one there. So it's typically just one color, and this, here's, I got another one from Annie B's. This is called Ajou Pears. Look at this. Ajou Pears. And what I like is she does...
This coming back.
Yeah, this is back in the shop. So what she does is she does give you the DMC conversion, but she also shows you where I think she does most of these in Dinky Dyes silk, because it just takes a little bit of silk to do them, so they're kind of fun to... or find a cottage garden thread would be a great one to make it your own. And this next one, I can't believe I have not stitched this yet. We need to stitch this. We have to make two, one for Princess Leia and one for Ginger. It's called Frolicking in the Daffodils by Lindy Stitches. I have to show it this. Oh, I'm like, where did the picture go to? So here is Frolicking in the Daffodils. Wouldn't that cool? I have to change it to brown like Ginger, and then I have to find the spots and make it white and a little bit like Leah, and then make the curly tail. But I think that'd be cool to do two of these for the girls. And then we have a couple of Plum Streets that's back in stock. This is called Grateful and Willing. It's a great...
It's a patriotic.
It's a patriotic. It's kind of a fall. It's got a turkey on there, pumpkins, acorns. So it's really kind of like anywhere start from July to the summer to autumn piece. So it's Grateful and Willing by Plum Street.
Yeah, it's a
little bit of everything in there. It's kind of nice because it's one that you keep out from June on to September. November too. But you got to take it up for October because you're gonna have Halloween out, unless you don't celebrate Halloween. All right, so this next one is on my list to stitch from Plum Street. I did just finish that big Let Freedom Ring house, and this is another big house, but I love, love, love the border. This is called Real Comfort by Plum Street, and it is on my list to start one day. Real Comfort. Look at that house. I mean, I love all this stuff here. Looks so much fun to do. And I think the house is probably very doable because it's like, you just focus on a little bit of window. You got a little bit of house to do. Focus on a window, focus on a window. I think after doing Let Freedom Ring, I think that's not as intimidating as one might think because you've got a lot of distracting stitches to keep you busy and not a lot of same colors. And these are brand new, straight from Erica Michaels. This is called Sampler Trio. She's celebrating 25 years in cross stitch, the designer. And look at this one. All three of those are in there. It's very cool. Yeah. And they're all like 51, 52 stitches wide. So they're not very wide. And then of course they're like 172, 154, and 166 long. So each one a little bit different size lengthwise. But it says, My Country, 'Tis of Thee, Sweet Land of Liberty. Oh, As for Me and My House. Oh, that's cool. And then, oh, wow, these are really pretty. I love these.
Yeah, when I got it the other day and see it, I say, oh.
All right.
My wish list.
I don't think Ronny really paid attention to this one, but if you're our Texas stitchers, you all will know what this is. Be a Blue Bonnet. Texas Blue Bonnet.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
No, you got it that one because I don't open that.
It came in with Brendan.
Oh.
And then I like how she did the topper. She looked like she did like a yellow rose of Texas on the top. Talk about, I mean, she has the instructions on how to do it, but it's pretty cool. I mean, you could change, if you want to, you could change the fabric from blue to a more, like a yellow, like Ronny, like a yellow or like a beige. Oh, like a nice tan would cool to make it look a little more primitive. Yeah. If the blue is throwing you off, but the design overall is amazing. I like it on the blue though. All right, there we go. And now for our Bella Filipino Fancy Lady Stitchers. We have a lot of Bella Filipinas that just came back in stock. Amihan, Deity of the Wind. I'll show you her name. Ooh, look, I did pretty good. Not too much of a glare. Okay. And then we have Accent of the Moth Queen. Accent of the Moth Queen. She's very pretty. And I love this one because it's different for him. It's Bird of Paradise.
Very tropical one.
Yeah.
There's a weed in Costa Rica.
One man's weed is another man's exotic plant.
Yeah.
Again, this is Bird of Paradise.
And this flower is expensive in the stores.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't started her
Hard
yet.
to say.
Cleopatra, Queen of the Nile. She's on my list to start one day. And then here is Cordelia. Oh my gosh. Cordelia. Ooh, look at this one. Goddess Aphrodite.
Beautiful.
Look at that swan.
All his girls are.
Yeah, he does really good. And then Magwin. Magwin's on my list to do too. I love that ship. Because I think most of these are all Philippine themed stories behind them. And of course we showed this one before. Mascara Festival Queen. Mascara Festival Queen.
Yep.
I said it right. Oh, she's so cool. Look at her. She's amazing. And then we have Nerdy Galatia.
Nerdy Galatia.
Yeah, another cool mermaid in her shell chair. Okay. Oh, I love this one. Phoenix Queen. She looks amazing. Phoenix Queen. And then we have another merman and a mermaid, Pontus and Thalassius.
Thalassia.
Yeah, I need to do this one for my
Pontus and Thalassia.
Yeah, I need to do this for my merman wall, so I'll have another merman on the wall. This is so cool. There he is. And then we have Queen Flower Fairy. Look at her. I've seen someone finish her recently in Facebook. I like this one, Queen Flower Fairy.
The
next one is Sol Tropica.
Yes.
Sol Tropica. Wow, look at that. I like the circle, the way the circle is there. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is my girl. Temptress of the Cursed Sea. She looks like a zombie mermaid to me. Temptress of the Cursed Sea. And then, oh, we got her back in. The Enchanted Rose. The Enchanted Rose. Oh, I thought there was something shiny on here, but it's actually her mirror. I thought that was a spot. I'm like, what's that spot there? That's her mirror. That's cool. And last but not least, from Bella Filipina, that's back in the shop, is
Urdula. Urduha.
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 She is cool. There it is. She is. But these are pretty fun. I love these girls.
Yeah, Urduha.
You need the box? All right.
Yeah, keep going.
So, next one that's back in the shop is from Carriage House Samplings, is Reindeer Feed Sack, which I have started. I need to get this one. I want to get this one finished for this year, so I got to get it pulled out and get it done. This is Reindeer Feed Sack, and it's pretty cool there. They did it on like one of those gingham fabrics. I'm doing mine on a 40 count fabric. That red that they used is actually, it's like a brownie. It's like a terracotta. It's 3777 from DMC, and I changed both of my colors to Belsois, and I used tulip red and I think icing, which is their white, and I did mine on a 40 count, which I'm using one thread, and that's, since I don't normally stitch on 40 count, that's what's keeping me slow, because otherwise it's a fast project. Okay, I'm in a lot of trouble this week because all this stuff that came in is like stuff I need to work on or want to start. Cooper from Kathy Barrick. Isn't he a cool one? It's Cooper from Kathy Barrett. Look at his face. And it's cool because he's all broken up. So he's all broken up with lots of different types of stitch colors in there. So you're not bored with a bunch of block stitching. I know Ronny likes block stitching, but I need distractions.
Huh?
You like doing solid coverage with one color. I need at least a couple of colors, not 100% confetti, but at least give me a pattern. And here we have another one from Rosewood Manors back in the shop. It's called Folly Hill Sampler. Look at that, is he cool? After I finish my other Parrot from Salty Stitcher, I want to start this one. It's pretty cool.
And this one is OMG.
And this is a brand new release, came in late last night. It's called Celebration by Rosewood Manor. Look at this baby.
That is unbelievable when we see the model in Nashville. I was, oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I think you could, I think you can use pretty much any dark blue fabric you have. I'm thinking of Winter Solstice by Fabrics by Stephanie, or even Sapphire by Fiber on a Whim. Those are both good ones that are nice and blue and would make the colors pop. And then any other darker blue fabric, because you always think like, what can I use this dark blue fabric for? That one can take almost any of them. It's really a great piece.
Yeah, but I'm thinking solid fabric.
Yeah, that's why I was saying.
Because this fabric is like taking the stitching away.
Oh, a little bit.
But that could be, but a solid fabric, I'm thinking will be.
But that could be the picture, because I think when we saw it in person, I don't remember seeing it looking like that.
She had this fabric? Oh, the model is never mind.
Yeah, when we saw the model. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it that difficult in the model.
Yeah. Pictures are hard.
Yeah.
And then I saw this one because I know we have a couple of library people local, and I saw this one. I said, I got to get this one. It's called the Midnight Book Cart. It's a quickie. She's already grabbed it, but it's called the Midnight Book Cart. Look at that cat. The cat looks like a ghost. It's a new designer for us. They're called Haunted Frames. Okay, I will save that one for a little bit later, for last. Okay, and then we had one of our locals come in from Enterprise saying, hey, do you have this pattern from Twin Peaks? It's called Stitcher's Diary, and you make this book, and so we ordered it for her, so we got some for the shop. So it's, you make this, the front and back of this book, and then I think the inside's there, and then that's the cover. I mean, it's a pretty thick pattern. It's got lots of instructions in there, so it's kind of fun. Stitcher's Diary by Twin Peaks. And then we had someone else ask for this pattern from Erin Elizabeth. It's called Believe. So Believe is back in the shop. I believe it's back in the shop. All right. So, and then this next one we got for one of our ladies. They asked for it. It's called the Violet Trellis. Here's the Violet Trellis. And as I was loading it into the website, I noticed the called for fabric. We actually have it. It's the first one here that Ronny's going to show. So the fabric that's called for is coming in a minute.
That is new and coming to the store. Now we're going with the fabric. This is French Country from Wiltshire.
Yep, that's the called for fabric for that last pattern.
Yeah. Can put it this way and show it this way.
Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Yep.
Oh, I love that.
This next fabric is from Lapping Loops. There's the small potatoes.
And we have it in 36 count. Is it? Yeah, I think that's 36 count.
Yeah.
It's very light.
It's still in the color.
Very light modeling.
Maybe.
There you go.
Right there.
Yeah. That would be a great one to do that Texas one on.
There's one, I love it. I love this one very much. It's Tea Earl Grey Hot. Tea Earl Grey Hot.
in 40
I
count.
have to say it twice because it's a big
Yeah.
name.
All right, we'll put these two
I
side by
love
side. You can kind of
this.
see.
No, you can't.
No, but they show how different they are. Because when you look at them separate, you're kind
This
of like,
one
is that
is
close?
beautiful.
Yeah, that one's really cool.
I love this one. We don't have it in Ada.
No.
And this next is from Be Stitch Me
Gia.
Gia.
All right, so we got
Look at
this
that.
fabric because the last latest new one from Bella Filipina was the Lady Athea, and she will need a fat half. So we have some fat halves in 14 count and fat halves in 28 count. So that's what you need the fat half for. So, but we got some fat quarters.
This is fat quarter.
This is a fat quarter, so you could use it for some of the other patterns. But she definitely needs a fat half.
An Ada.
14?
And this one is a linen. The Gary put it backwards.
Yeah.
I have to twist it.
Okay. So this is 32, but we have the 28 count in fat half because she needs a 28 count fat half. But I thought this is a great fabric for other things as well.
Yeah. And that is all, folks.
Wow. Okay. Cool little short video.
Coming back and new to the store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a short video. Oh, wait.
Oh, we have to wait for what?
Yes, the drawing.
Yes. So we will pop in the drawing right here. Okay. I'm here by myself at the house, and I'm going to be doing the drawing for the giveaway that we did on video 144. So the first we got who, we've gone to commentpicker.com. We're going to copy our video and drop our video in here. I don't do this that often, so hopefully I don't mess it up. We want to pick word. Our first word is going to be midnight. And then we're going to have to answer the question. Math is hard. Okay, comments. All right, so we have 63 comments with the word midnight. And now we're going to go ahead and click our winner. Here we go. And our winner is Funkarella. Okay, you know who you are. We'll make a comment on your comment, and you need to contact us by email that you're the winner. Okay, so there's that one. Now the next one is Afraid. And then we'll have to answer the question again. Get results. So we had 52 comments for Afraid. And let's pick our winner. So we have, there's Tammy something man 1018. So we'll make a comment on your post, on your comment, Tammy, and then you need to send us an email. You're the winner. And the next one I'm going to do is for the $25 gift card. We're going to split those up so that we know it's really random. So that's going to be the word green. And we have to do the numbers again. Get comments. 111 of you said green. Now I know green's a favorite color. And our first winner is Cindy Wilson 3740. Again, we'll make a comment on your comment, and then you'll go ahead and send us an email. All right, and then we're going to go we're going to skip the second one, and we're going to go to the next one, and then we're going to do the second green after this one right here. We're going to do Hearth. Let's see how many comments. We get our comments. 67 comments there. And our winner for Hearth is going to be Patty Gear 7626. And again, Patty, we will make a comment on your comment that you made on the video, and then you need to send us an email. And then we'll do the last gift card for the green. And then we'll do that. All right, we'll get our comments. Still 111 comments. And we'll pick our second winner for that one. And it will be Annie Musao 8757. Okay, now again, these we'll go ahead and make a comment on your comment, and then you need to send us an email. So thank you guys for participating in our drawing for our 5,000 subscribers. Please continue to subscribe, watch, like, and share, and watch every week. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for visiting with us. I hope
If your name is called in the drawing, please send us email, because names in the video is not matching with people. Some.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And if your name is be called, please send us email, contact us, and we will ship it immediately after we got your email.
Yep. And if we don't hear from you in 2 weeks, we will do another drawing.
2 weeks?
Yeah, we'll give you 2 weeks to catch up on this video.
All right.
So thank you guys for the winners. Congratulations. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So this has been a great short video again this week. I think this is our standard 30, 40-minute videos, which is good because it gets you guys in, you get to see what's going on. And we really wanted to do these videos to show you what's new in the shop and what's going on with us, because sometimes when you're on a website, you don't know what's new, what came in that week. And so this is a good way to go back and see what we got in for the week. All right.
Thank you,
Thank you. Bye.